I believe that's happening. So, yes, hello YouTube. And for those that are watching us or will be watching us later, I'm Ana Laura. I will be your hostess today. And here with me, we have Fernando and Eduardo, really brave men that are still waked in this cold night of winter here in Brazil. And yeah, we're gonna talk about today the immersions topic. It's going to be about mental health because of this date here in Brazil, the national date of psychologists. Uh, but before we get started, let me just explain and do a real quick introduction about how TNT works, right? So we are a community where we came to communicating for our language. They're not just English, they're also French, Italian, right, Fernando? And Spanish and Mandarin, if I am correct. Obviously, there is English, but there are these other languages that we have here on the platform and on the community. And the live meetings, the immersions that we call it, are not regular classes. I'm not a teacher. I'm not here to correct anyone. There's no material, homework. We are here just to have a safe and enjoyable place to practice our speaking, right? In order to build confidence and achieve fluency. That's the main point. And yeah, of course, why not? Make new friends, know different people. In my opinion, this is the best part of, being here on the community. But if you are interested to have some classes, have a material, have someone by your side, you can check our plans that are available, right, in our website, talkandtalk.com.br. And yeah, that's all. So we just watched a real short video about the topic. Let me just put the questions for you boys on the chat. Oh, sorry. Let me see. Question. We have 10 questions, so you boys already know how it works. The questions are just a guide, but we don't necessarily have to worry to get stitched just only to them, okay? So maybe we can start presenting ourselves, talk a little bit about us, what we do, what do we like to do, because I don't know you boys yet, and then we can practice it as well. Maybe Edward could start. I don't know. Can you introduce yourself, Edward?
Okay, Tite. Approach the need for individual evolution at work and the family. Coloquei isso aí, professor. Deu
Oh,
para entender?
sorry.
Conseguiu entender?
No, I was like asking you for you to introduce yourself. I don't think if I get it right. Uh, you know, talk a little bit about you. What do you do? How old are you? Where do you live? What do you like to
Ah,
do
it's
in your
okay.
free time?
Não era o question, né? My name
Yes.
is... Okay, Tite. My name is Eduardo. I'm from Aracruz. I work in chemical industry, 20 years old, 20 years. Operator
Oh, right.
prótese peroxide hidrogênio. I'm I'm engineer product.
Awesome. Awesome. Love it. So you live in Aracruz. I
É,
have been in this city, is in Espírito Santo, right?
é
In the
isso, aqui do
countryside
Espírito
of the
Santo.
state.
É. Do
Awesome.
you,
So
do
I,
you
sorry, go ahead.
conhece? Conhece Aracruz?
If I
How,
know the city, if I have been there, that's what you're asking. You could say yes, that if I know the city or if I have been there. That's the question? Sorry.
Okay.
Kind of.
É,
Okay. Yeah, I have been. I have passed through Aracruz because I visit uh, a small city that is close to Aracruz. It's Linhares. I don't know if you already
yes,
know. Yes.
Aracruz, ok.
That's
Toretama,
why I know Aracruz. Awesome. So you work in a chemical industry, right?
yes.
Thank you. Thank you for your presence here tonight and sharing a little bit about you. And you, Fernando, your turn. Can you talk a little bit about you so we get to know each other better?
Okay. My name is Fernando. I have 29 years old. I'm from in São Paulo. I'm working since March as data analytics. I have 3 cats,
Three cats. That's cute.
all girls.
Mhm.
I believe this.
Got it. So you work with data analytics, right?
Data
Okay. Okay. And you live in São Paulo, right?
Yes.
Okay, got it. Because I didn't hear you very well, but I make the volume higher on my mic. Got it. Thank you for coming and for being here with us. And let me see. Oh, about me, real quick. So I'm Anna. I'm 27. Yes. I live in Barueri, in the metropolitan region of São Paulo. Let me see. I live with my boyfriend. We don't have pets of any kind, just some plants. And I work with quality control in the food industry. I hold a degree in biochemical engineering. I am an engineer, just like Eduardo. And on my free time, I love, talk with people, have outside activities. I love biking. I love, you know, um, traveling as well, and reading. That's something that I love to do on my free time. And yeah, that's pretty much me. Let me see. Maybe we can start the questions, right? I'm curious to know. Of course, you guys can answer if you feel comfortable too. Maybe we can start, let me see, with question number 2. Can you start this one, Fernando? Can you read for us out loud and share your thoughts about it, your experience with it?
How has the perception of mental health changed over the years? Over the years, health has been seen more than just physical appearance. It all includes mental well-being, um, complete well-being of people has gained great importance.
Yes, absolutely. Agree with you that we are more aware and worried with it. I don't know, maybe in the last decade, the the way that people deal with and face it was a little bit different, right? And you, Eduardo, do you agree with Fernando? How has been your perception? How people have dealt with mental health, this topic?
Ok. throughout the need for individual evolution at work and the family.
Oh, okay. So do you agree with Fernando? Yes. I don't think that I get it, your answer. Can you repeat or explain with other words?
Repeat.
Yeah, could you?
Throughout
Did-
the need for individual evolution at work and the family. Okay?
Okay, what is the last expression that you use? Sorry, individual.
Throughout the need for individual.
Okay,
Okay?
so
Através.
oh,
Okay?
okay, got it. So, in your perception, people are thinking with, I don't know, maybe with another perspective, another eye, and are thinking that is more important than before. Is that correct? I just to check if I got your answer. Yeah.
Ok, Titi.
Oh, okay. So yeah, to wrap the you guys' answer, I believe that also has been changing the way that we face mental health. And maybe in the last decades, people face it as something that was not important. Nowadays, we are giving more importance and trying to give support, a better support for each other, right? And that's important. That's good. That's something good. Let me see. Maybe we can go to question number 2. Can you start this one, Eduardo?
Okay. Have you ever did therapy? What are some common misconceptions about it? And could be its benefits? Yes, I have already undergone several therapies to improve with my family at work and in everyday life. The focus in being begin very every day.
Love
Okay?
it. So you did the therapy before, and you mentioned that something that it's really important
Umas five
to say
terapias.
it. Yeah, 5 years or five
Yes,
five
for
times.
but work necessary. Okay.
Yes, yes. To deal with, yeah, the setbacks and the things that are stressful at work, right? But you mentioned about your relationship with your family. That's something really good because, sometimes we struggle to deal with it, right? And we have all these benefits, right? Uh, to help us to deal and face in a different way, in a better way, right? The problems of life in general. Love it. So you did therapy, something good. Thank you for sharing. And you, Fernando, have you ever did therapy or no? What's your opinion about it?
I to go therapy weekend, and I believe this is still some stigma that on people with serious problems need this. Uh, but therapy brings various benefits, so can understand oneself and learning to handle life's change.
Yes, yes, for sure. Love it. When you say about getting to know yourself better, that's something really important, self-awareness about how do you feel, how do you deal, how do you think about something that happens to you, right? In any aspect of our lives. And yeah, I do agree with you when you say that are still some prejudice and when you say about people that really need have a maybe a more serious problem about it and and sometimes have to take some medicines and people still struggle to accept it, right? But yeah, I agree. We do love it, your answer. And you did therapy, right? I just to check. Yes, you did therapy before. Got it. Awesome. Let me see. Oh, this one. Question number 3. What are some signs that someone might need to seek therapy? The lady of the video mentioned some of them. Maybe we can try to remember and add something. Maybe Eduardo could start this one. Question number 3.
Okay. Behavior of the person with their feeling at work, isolation, baking, silent, sad, not waiting to do things.
Yes, there are some red flags that someone might need help and are having a more serious question, right? When you say about isolation and how they treat, people that live with them. And yes, you're correct. Thank you for answering. And you, Fernando. Oh, you're Katie. It's so cute. What is his name? Her or his? Her or him? Sorry?
This is Annabeth.
So cute.
I believe there is no specific signal. These indications when someone goes seek therapy. Anyone can benefit for it. Of course, this specific case the request special care, but sets the therapies should not be limited.
Yes, yes. You nailed it. You nailed it, Fernando. I do agree with you. Everyone should seek therapy. It really helps. Uh, any can help anyone to deal better with uh, people its own emotions and problems in life, right? When we say about self-awareness. But yeah, there are still some signs that the lady of the video and Eduardo mentioned when it's something more serious and maybe even dangers are happening. And these specific ones that show these behaviors that we mentioned should seek therapy, should seek some help because they are struggling harder, right?
Yeah.
Let me, sorry?
Person dangerous.
Yes, yes. Even, dangers maybe for people around you, for yourself, like she mentioned in oh, in the last instance, maybe even there is a risk of suicidal, right? She mentioned if you are having a real serious problem and are not seeing, you know, any answer, some people unfortunately go for suicide, right? And especially this one, we must get our eyes open to see these signs that someone might really need some help and professional help, right? Let me see. Oh, this one. Can you start question number 4, Fernando? About, go
What's
ahead.
important of mental health? I don't know personally this word. Wow.
Awareness.
Awareness in school and workplaces. I think this is very important, especially because this usually involvement with a lot of pressure and conflict, make it extremely important to have proper support and guidance.
Yes, absolutely. Especially in these environments, right? When there is a lot of people, it's important to talk about mental health, have some kind of support, and because sometimes when we are students and then when we became adults and start working, the most part of our days we spend on this environment, right? And if it is not um, safe, a safe space for us to talk about and to share a little bit about us, maybe it could be tough, right, to deal with it, especially because the majority of the time of our days we spend on these environments, right? Thank you, Fernando. And you, Eduardo, your turn.
A way to
How
help, a way to help people who need help and have no one to open up to.
Yes. Sometimes in these environments they have a psychologist, right? That give the people support and
Support people.
receive and talk with people and give them some support special. But bring this discussion about the importance of mental health and getting rid of the taboo of this topic. And yeah, sometimes it's the only option for some people that don't have money enough to afford it or don't have a medical insurance, right? Maybe sometimes it's the only option to access these professional services. This one is very important. Let me see. Maybe we can go to, this one. Can you start question number 7, Eduardo? Can you read for us?
7 or 5? 5?
7. Let's skip for 7.
7. A few athletes like Simone Biles and Naomi Osaka have taken time away from sports to take care of their mental health. What do you think about this? Healthy first, always.
Yes, absolutely. You summarized really well. So just to check, in any situation, you believe that we must uh, have a preference to taking care of our own health, right? Even these biggest athletes that if we having some problem like them, we should stop and give more attention to our health, right? Have you ever experienced something, I don't know, something kind of related, see someone doing, I don't know, maybe in your family or friends that have to stop to work and taking care of their mental health? Can you share a little bit more? I don't know. Have you ever seen something in your you know people that you live with? No?
So I don't have
And you,
cats.
Eduardo. And you,
Indeed,
Eduardo.
more or less.
Oh, sorry. Let me explain better. So, have you ever seen or heard of someone, maybe a close friend or a friend of a work colleague that have, this same experience, were struggling with some problems and in order to taking care of their mental health, stop working, stop doing everything
Okay,
just to focus.
stopping the working.
Yes, because burnout it's
Burnout. Okay.
it's quite common nowadays. Maybe in your work, have you ever heard or know of someone that have experienced something related to? No? No. Okay. So that actually that's kind of good, right? Let me see. And you, Fernando, what's your opinion about question number 7?
I think this is a lot important because this is seeing the understand this limit and prioritize the how the life is.
Yes. Love it. Yeah, you mentioned something, an expression, a word that is really important about knowing your own limits, right? As well. Oh, I don't care if I'm going through like something big, if I am having some problems, especially related to health or even, mental health is one of a big part of our health in general. We should stop and paying more attention, putting more effort in order to recover it, right? Uh, I do agree that sometimes we put aside, this thing in our lives and try to recover and live in the best way possible, right? And if you are having some problem, struggling with it, we should stop, give us some time, seek for help. And even that it means that you will not accomplish or do something that everybody is expecting you to do it, right? Love it. Okay. What about question? Oh, this one is interesting. Let me see. Oh, okay. Maybe we can go back to question number 5. Can you start this one, Fernando?
5.
Yes, 5.
How do psychologists contribute to the research and advances in mental health? Uh, analyzing the worst sections with patent and conducting student focus understand how some things or I behave works.
Yes, yes, they have an important role, right, in this research and trying to understand how our minds work, right, and develop some strategies and treatments and different kinds of therapies to deal with any
Medications.
problems that we have, right? It's awesome. Love it. And you, Eduardo, what do you think about question number 5?
Approach studies of different types of patients and medications.
Yes, absolutely. Because sometimes we are different. We need different things and different treatments and even different approaches. I don't know if you guys have heard, but there are a lot of not categories, but different types of therapy. I didn't know until I started to do it. Different ways to study it and to approach our minds and our problems and how to lead the therapy. It's quite interesting. I don't know much more than this, but yeah, it's awesome. Their work. Let me see. We still have some time. Uh, Maybe we can go back to question number 8. I don't know. Maybe let me read for you guys. Some medication like Xanax, which is intended to treat anxiety, is widely abused in the US. What have you heard about this problem? Self-medication, especially about um, these mental health issues that some people have. What is your guys' opinion about it? What do you think about this one, Eduardo?
I never heard about the medicine.
Never? Okay.
Never.
Uh,
Never.
but did you have seen someone taking, not thinking about US, thinking about our reality? Some people trying to get some medications by their own, not going to a, a professional that can, give in and um, give them some medication, try to have a self-medication. Have you ever heard or experienced or know someone that did that? I don't know.
No. Medication for life is beach.
Is the key?
Medications for life is beach,
Beach.
mountain, bike.
Oh, got it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Shannon,
Absolutely.
medicate on Shannon, never.
Okay. Okay. So in your opinion, the best medicine would be
Yeah.
exercise, having
Nature,
a,
yeah,
a nature, yes, for sure. Ocean bath, right? Like getting into the ocean, hearing the sounds of nature. Yes, it's a kind of a therapy, right? what do you like to do the most when you feel stressed? You mentioned biking and
Uh, trekking mountain. Trekking mountain.
oh, you do trekking?
Yes,
Awesome.
I like.
Really radical.
One week in trek.
Every single week, do you practice? That's right.
Yeah, I
Oh,
practice week in trekking. One week, one week more.
once a week. Got it.
Yeah, once a week.
That's a good strategy, right? I could use some more contact with nature. It's quite relaxing and it's a kind of a therapy. Love it. Yeah, it's a good answer. Thanks, Eduardo. And you, Fernando. Have you ever heard about, you know, this news? Have you ever seen someone taking some medicines by their own related to anxiety, depression? I don't know.
I I don't see news about this, and I believe there uh, is cultural thing uh, besides the factors, the culture of medical treatment in general is very high, expensive.
Hmm? Yeah, it seems that here in Brazil they are not so affordable, right? And we do need, the recipe. I don't know if it is the correct term, but the doctor prescription of the the medicine. So we give to in the drugstore and they retain it, right? Here in Brazil, we have more control about the selling of these uh, type of medication, right? We could say that they are not so accessible. But yeah, you mentioned some side effects, right? That uh, they could have. And that's why it's so important to have a professional by your side following you in prescription, doing the prescription, the best medicine for your treatment, in your case, in your own um problems, right? And feelings that you are having. That's why it's so important to look for a professional. Let me see. Maybe we can finish with question number 10. Can you read for us aloud, Eduardo? Question number 10.
Have you heard the expression be kind, for everyone you meet is fighting a hard battle? What does it mean to you? Uh, I never heard the expression, but kindness breeds kindness.
Yes, if you give kindness, you
Kind,
will kindness.
kindness.
Yes, absolutely. And if I have this maximum that my mom always said to me, treat the others like you should like to they treated you, right? And I believe that it's important to try to be kind with everyone that see in your day, but especially because of this, and try to have be more careful about the way that you
Mm,
talk, what
agree.
about you talk, in order to not offend or make people sad. And you, Fernando, how do you felt about this expression, this statement?
I mean, really, everyone for some reach at your time is going through difficult times.
Yes, because that's why it mentions about uh, fighting a hard battle, right? Because we don't know what people are going through, if they are having some problems with health, their mental health, and their family, especially because of these such things that we should try to be the nicest with everyone and kind, because we don't know what they have been through, right? Okay, boys, let me see. Uh, our time together is over. Unfortunately, I really would like to keep going, but our it's almost 11 p.m. But before I close the meeting, the room, I must share some links with you. The first one is really important. If you guys can go there, put your honest feedback is for the survey. Don't worry, it's anonymous. So you guys can go there, put your what you guys think about the immersion, me as a host, what I can do better, and also, share some topics you want to discuss in the future. It really helps me out to think about new topics when I am out of ideas, right? And the second link is to TNT's website, and the third one is for this live on YouTube. So if you guys can go there, hit the like button, subscribe at TNT's channel would mean a lot for us. We would really appreciate it. And that's all. Thank you so much for your presence here, and hope to see you guys next Monday, 10 p.m. Okay?
Okay,
Bye
thank
bye. Good
you.
night.
Good night.